This is Red Diablo extended version, like the cyan with the headlights, but red.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Alright, man. Wrapping in the can, I had to understand I was the man. Because I was the absolute richest. It was going down with the glitziest. See, Scott Robinson is currently trying to enter the building rather SAS style. Entered with a mission, and he had the absolute possible best weapon that he could choose. His G36C with the curly grip noodle, dude. And he was just running in, popping a fight motherfuckers because he was always the quickest. And then he understood that with investments in the industry, he could become the richest. He was the biggest. For the biggest time. It's me, Scott Robinson, when I rhyme. Couldn't understand that I was working on the grind, designing these clothing for these fine men that Scott Robinson had hired to take on coercing Cohen's men to moving. Scott Robinson was always grooving, as he understood how to put on the perfect Air Force persona. It was something to record on camera. As we said, there was the Air Force persona. So as he could fall back into position, could probably rhyme and fight the next mission. Jesus, it was rich. Scott Robinson, boats with glitz. In the boats, Dr. Dre submarine vacation spots. Because we was robots. For the God the highest. The God would just come down, swing his hand over us, we'd do what he did, say his mission. With the violence. Because Scott Robinson was the richest of all the Mylans as he cruised through in the GT. It's got to be a Grand Tourer vehicle for different types of people. As we really found that we were all unequal. And as we bathed in it, we were just going to say, okay, we're going to send this more Red Diablo, cruising.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
This is just the second half.
Its continuing mission,
Rhyming with the craft.
strange new worlds.
28% THC weed I got. Thought I'd spit a bit.
To boldly go where no one has gone.
And it got rhymed so quick. Scott Robinson was in the ship. He was in space. They were in space. It was a spaceship. He had predicted that the humanity could be able to take a spaceship after they bring us back to life with his invention, the health cube. Everyone wanted to invent the health cube. So everyone formed a big army saying, we're gonna invent the health cube. Put a person in it, bunch of vegetables, meat and potatoes. They turn into the healthiest person that could have existed. It's just a little room the shape of a cube. You can show it off by the way it looks to these dudes. They could understand that Scott was just rapping, continuously always acting. It's the mission. It's the mission. I'm gonna stop rapping for a bit. I just want to tell you that we're gonna go on the mission. We're gonna go with all the military. And then we're going to bring the jets and the F-18s and the F-22s, the F-35s, whatever we got, I mean the whole army. And then we're just going to protect the world for an eternity. And that's the plan that I'm proposing. You going to go against that plan to protect the world for an eternity? I don't think so, man. So protect the world for an eternity. Like me. I believe in something for my people. Why? Because I'm religious. Religious people believe in something for their religion. And you know what's going on? Because this is a YouTube video? Understand. I'm grilling and I'm chilling. Making a million, killion, and my stallion. Blue Mustang. You heard me? Scott Robinson is picking up 1G. With just the G35C. With long-term shooting, foregrip, and scope. Could shoot out a little rope over the valley. No one had been there before, see? So we were grilling and chilling, making that million, still with the killing. Forgot where I went from there. Scott Robinson owned the new chair when he bought it off of, what's his name? Zach Baggins. They were chilling. They knew each other. Well, they knew each other for a while. Because they were like, yeah, grilling on the top floor, just chilling with his million. Started the coronavirus. Everyone was like, hey, how's Scott getting out of there? That thing was meant to destroy Scott. And no. Scott had to get out of there because Scott wasn't that thing that was destroyer. Don't worship the destroyer. He always said it. No, the destroyer rather particular, I wouldn't. Not that one, man. Because God was actually pretty high. And it was just a game in there. Which one are you going to study? Because they actually made karma. They make karma over and over again. Scott Robinson, Million Men. See, the red dot Diablo is a sports coupe. You hold the steering wheel like Luke, and you grill it, and you mill it, and you understand that you have to kill it. Because once for a million and a grilling and a killing, we just made a shilling. It was the rap fucking show. The beautiful robo with Star Trek, and the little man with the neck. And the robo treason yet. Because we shot those robots down. Robots made to be shot down. Never was a son, but a robot was. Robot families, yes, cuz. That's how we rap. And we act. And we clap. Because he saw a jackalope, and he should know that the whole family could see a jackalope. Jackalopes run in the winter in the wild. One of the mythical creatures of where my nigga, oh, you know me, Wolverine is from. Alberta, Canada, the oil province of the country, other than Quebec, but it's got more oil than Quebec because we checked and we made sure that we could make the most money. That's what we had to do with politics usually. Yeah, always the most money. Yeah, always the most money. Both sides would do that.